All right, this is for another one for Canton Hall of Shame. A lot of people have been asking for me to share the voicemail from my public defender. If anyone hasn't been following along or doesn't understand what's going on, I'll give a quick breakdown. January 2nd, I was trying to inquire about public record information again. It was my third inquiry up at that city building for release of records information. That formal records request in writing was timestamped by their office, put in on November 9th. And it was in regards to being attacked by being set up by the chief of police of the city of Canton with a set appointment. He set an appointment for me to basically come up to the city building and be attacked and jumped. And they refused to release anything on it. Well, January 2nd, I was there again. Once again, I got attacked again. This time by Judge Cabolas' bailiff. They ended up charging me with disorderly and trespass. The trespass was completely dropped. The public defender I had no intention on defending me, never reviewed my evidence, never asked questions, never called up any witnesses, never even looked at my video footage, and automatically and immediately deemed me guilty, and his whole intention was to plea me out so they can cover up the fact that what they did was wrong. And this is what the city of Canton does. They lie, they manipulate, they flip narratives, and when you are doing something you're allowed to do, or if you're doing something that they consider rocking the boat, they'll flip the narratives around and try to twist things around and then deem you a criminal in the process and then hold you responsible for their fuck-ups. Well, again, that's what exactly took place with this situation. I ended up being forced to plea out basically out of fear and under duress. I went ahead and pled out and said, fuck it, because I wasn't going to get represented. I was not going to get any type of legal representation. I was not in any way going to get anything remotely close to a fair trial. They threatened to JR6 and steal my children from me again. That's what started all this shit in the first place, by the way. They manipulated and coerced me into doing something I didn't want to do. And I will say for the record that basically I committed perjury and lied and said that I was comfortable with the proceeding and said that no one indirectly basically threatened to steal my entire fucking life from me. They pled me out, and then it wasn't until March 5th, after I'd already been pled out, the case is closed, everything else along those lines, that my public defender calls me and tells me that, hey, he has a flash drive for me, and it's the discovery from my case, all my evidence, that I've never got to review, never got to see it, never got to be able to look at anything they had, nothing. He kept it from me until after everything was said and done. Like I said, his whole intention and his whole priority, he made it very adamantly clear, is that he was going to get me to plea out in this matter. He had no intention on taking it to trial, no intention on actually representing and defending me. Now, on this flash drive, I come to find out a little bit later, I put it into my TV, and I'm playing the videos, that the city of Canton royally screwed up. The prosecutors royally screwed up. My attorney was part of the matter, considering his negligence and as far as his lack of give a shit to even try to represent me, didn't even review the evidence. He screwed up. They gave me the most vital information of not one but two city employees, one of them being Judge Cabolas' bailiff, one being the Canton City bailiff. These are officers of the courts. They gave me all of their social security numbers in their entirety, their birth dates, everything, completely unredacted. Immediately upon finding out this information, I've gone through a lot of shit. I have no ill will or nefarious intent. Even with all the shit they've done to me, I'm going to stay honest. I'm going to stay righteous in my cause. I contacted them to let them know that, hey, I got some very vital information that should have been redacted, that I shouldn't have, that I damn well know I shouldn't have, and I want to get it back to y'all. I contacted the Department of Justice, who in turn told me to contact the Attorney General. I contact the Attorney General. They tell me to go ahead and that they're going to send out paperwork for me to file a formal complaint with the Judiciary Ethics Committee. I've done everything I'm supposed to do, and they also told me to inform the Chief Bailiff at the court administrator at the city of Canton. Now, I went ahead and did that. I contacted Mike Kuchera. I will say this for the record, Mike Kuchera, the court administrator of the city of Canton, I want to commend him. He is a true leader. He addressed the issues at hand. He didn't try to sit there and pull the wool over or sugarcoat shit. He admitted that the issues and grievances being brought to his attention were a problem. They were going to be addressed. He also gave a breakdown as far as what his expectations and responsibilities as far as his people that are staffed under him, what's to be expected of them while in their role and position, as well as his. And very transparent. The man is a true leader. He relieved me of that information, set an appointment to relieve me of that information, and I dropped it off to him. Well, the day before, unfortunately, when I called the city of Canton, they flipped the narrative around and tried to make it out me doing something honest, me doing the right thing, me doing what I should have done immediately, and what I did do. This is what they did. Now, this is the voicemail left by my public defender, and everybody's been asking for it, so here it is. Again, this is the flip narrative that they gave, folks, and if anyone follows along on my page, watch the videos, and you're going to see how every single thing that this man is saying is just absolute bullshit. And listen to what they say, alright? This is the city of Canton.
Hey, Justin, it's Attorney Don Pond. Hey, give me a call back when you get a chance. 330-603-5989. 330-603-5989. I got a call from the city today. Apparently you've posted on the internet confidential identifying information for certain city employees, social security numbers, maybe dates of birth, addresses, their addresses, home addresses, or whatever. So that information needs to be redacted, so that personal identifying information is not put online. The social security numbers and things like that are not public records, and should not be out there. That and discovery materials are not public records either. So give me a call back so we can discuss what you can do. If not, they're going to come at you for legal action. They just called me to give you a heads up on that. They don't want to go through that if they don't have to. All right, I look forward to talking to you. My number is 330-603-5988.
And there you go, you hear it. The city of Canton is going to pursue legal action for me doing the right thing. And the reason why they're going to try to pursue legal action on me doing the right thing is plain and simple because they fucked up. And that's what it all boils down to. They screw up. They do shit they're not supposed to do. And then in the process of trying to sweep shit under the rug and hide it, they try to make out the person that's already a victim, the person that you've already done wrong, the person that you already fucked over, and you try to screw them over some more and turn them into a criminal for doing the right thing. Now, this is what the city of Canton does to people all day, every day. This is not just me they're doing it to. This is habitual behavior. And it's throughout the entire leadership of the city of Canton. It's everywhere, and it needs to stop. Everybody who's been following my videos knows that this is not true. What that statement was just made by that attorney when he called me and said that the city is going to, that I posted the information. See, what happened is that this is the truth, all right? Number one, prosecuting attorney doesn't want everybody to know how bad they fucked up by releasing the most vital information and private information. Someone's entire lives was given to somebody else and put in their hands. And thank God it was someone like me that was honest enough to give it back. And now to cover up that fuck up, they're going to try to turn it around as if I was the one wrong. And they're supposed to mark it either redacted or attorney-client privilege, i.e. meaning it's not to be shared with the public, which it never was. I have all my court paperwork. There is never one piece of documentation on my discovery on that flash drive when it was handed to me saying that it was attorney-client privilege, this, that, and the other. And it was the prosecutor's responsibility to make sure that those social security numbers, the birth dates, were muted out. They didn't do that. And the reason why is because they're too fucking negligent. Now, here's another coincidence. They're able to sit there and release all this information as far as it fuck up that bad. This shows you the level of incompetence, but they can't release city lobby footage of the public lobby area with a written, FOIA request. I mean, it's very hypocritical there. But here's my full transparency, people. Again, none of this shit's making sense. Keep watching all the videos. Go to the YouTube page. Check it out. Follow my timeline on every single video and what I've had to go through just to obtain public record information, and then the shit that they do to try to cover up the acts that they put forward. I offer full transparency. I offer you guys to go ahead, call up the Canton City prosecutors and let them know that, hey, why are you guys trying to sit there and go after somebody being honest? Why are you trying to go after somebody because you fucked up? I want you to go ahead, if you get a chance, call up Mike Kachera, the court administrator. Commend that man. Give him a round of applause. Commend him for being a good leader. All right? Because he is. The man did everything that he's supposed to. And honestly, he's a shining example of what all these other assholes there who hold titles, positions of authority need to sit there and learn an example from. And that's a call out to you, Chief Gabbard. That's a call out to you, Safety Director Andrea Perry. That's a call out to you, Jason Reese, your Law Director. And that's a call out to you, to the Canton City Prosecutor. It's a call out to you, Mr. Mayor. You all want to be complacent in the bullshit that y'all do. You want to sweep shit under the rug, but yet you don't want to have... You have all these leadership roles, but you sure as fuck don't want the responsibilities that come with it. So how about y'all grow a pair? How about you guys open up? You guys got my phone number. You know how to contact me. How about you guys have an actual dialogue with me and quit with all your bullshit assumptions and writing out on them as ironclad facts, and actually have a dialogue with me and find out what the fuck's going on and actually look into the matters at hand and actually make a change in the shit that y'all are doing. Be a real leader, Take a page out of Mike Kachera's book. Everybody share this video. This is what it is over here at the city of Canton. Again, I offer full transparency. I have nothing to hide, and I'm going to keep exposing all their bullshit corruption.